Happy Tuesday, everyone. Today's July 15th, 2014, and this is my 5-week post-op gastric bypass surgery update. And I'm really excited about the numbers this week, so I'm just going to get right into it. I lost 4.8 pounds this week, and that brings my total to 29.8 pounds. Almost 30 pounds. Can you believe that? I'm excited about it. So, anyways, that's my numbers. And then this week I've been really trying to get my vitamins in, get enough protein, trying to drink enough water. It's just a lot of stuff, and it's kind of like a full-time job. You just have to be really scheduled and make sure you're getting all of these things in. But you know, I'm still learning, but I'm getting better at it. And then this week, well, actually last week on Saturday, I decided that it'd be fun to go on a bike ride, not just around the neighborhood, but to a park. So my husband and I loaded up, we took our dog, and we rode around a park here in Florida, which at this point in Florida, it's really hot. So I think the combination of the heat and then just the exercise that my body's not used to kind of wore me out, but I made it. I was so exhausted at the end of the trip. I wanted to throw up. I was so tired. I didn't, but it's just been a really long time since I've been able to push my body to the point of exhaustion. Before I never did anything, so that's a new feeling. And I actually think I want to do it again this weekend, so that's great. And so this week I kind of wanted to talk about something, and I've talked about it in the past couple of videos, I think a couple of times, but this week was kind of the first week that I have hit one of those emotional speed bumps in this journey. You know, a lot of people talk about how this surgery is not just a physical surgery, it's an emotional one too, and there's a lot of emotional issues that come up. So far, I haven't really dealt with any of them, but this week I did have one, and I dealt with it, and I'm sure I'm going to deal with it again later on, but I just wanted to kind of let you guys know what's going on. So, Friday night, my husband and I went out to Applebee's for dinner, and we've always loved going out to eat together. It's something we used to do when we were dating back in high school and college, and we still do it now that we're married, and it's just something that we really have enjoyed doing. So the company's great, the environment's great, the conversation was wonderful, and then the food comes. So I ordered a quesadilla because I figured, you know, I could eat the cheese in the quesadilla, and I had thought I ordered appetizer size. Well, either they didn't understand me or I didn't order it. They brought me the whole quesadilla, which is giant. And so while I'm eating this quesadilla, which, by the way, was delicious with sour cream and salsa, I'm having like this internal battle with this old me and the new me. And the old me is mad that I can't eat that whole quesadilla. And before, I could have eaten all of it, plus had dessert, and probably had a couple bites of my husband's meal. And so this old me is mad that I can't eat this, and sad that I can't eat the excess that I used to really enjoy eating. And I realized that I probably would get like this almost a high from eating excess food. And now that I can't get that high, or that feeling, just that excitement that was not, you really shouldn't be that excited about food, but somehow I was. Now that I don't get that feeling anymore, this old me is kind of mad about it. So, I mean, obviously I'm not having this conversation out loud, but inside I'm battling back and forth with me, and you know, I kind of felt sad too. Which I'm not really, because I would choose my almost 30 pound weight loss over that quesadilla anytime, any day. But I guess it's just kind of the newness of the surgery is wearing off, so I'm kind of getting into a routine. I'm learning what my body can and can't do, and Friday night was just one of those nights where you realize, you know what, you're never going to eat like this again, and not that I want to. The new me, I'm enjoying thoroughly, and I don't want to go back to what I was. So no, I'm not gonna make the mistakes. I'm obviously not gonna eat the whole quesadilla. I can't. But But it was very interesting that I still had those emotions, that I felt that way about it. And that I'd feel that strongly about food, of all things, you know? And so it just shows how deep rooted my food addiction is. And I kind of realized it was kind of like a turning point. I think maybe a lot of people at this point in their recovery, like I said, you kind of get used to life. You're in a new routine. It's not, you know, you're eating semi-normal foods. But I realized that maybe at this point is where people start making bad choices, or starting bad habits, whether it be, you know, maybe you start picking up smoking because it's similar to putting something in your mouth, or, you know, snacking more than necessary. Even though I have a tiny stomach, I can still snack during the day. You know, it just was a good awakening that, you know, hey, this is life now, and you've got to make better choices. I know what it was like, you know, being as overweight as I am. I don't want to be that again. I don't want to go back to it anymore. So, I also saw that through this process that if this were a diet, and I know I've kind of talked about this in a couple of other videos, that at this point, if this was a diet, I don't think I would have had enough willpower to not eat the whole quesadilla. You know, I don't think I had enough, I don't know, self-control to not break the progress that I had made. So this surgery is I see how much I need it. You know, just in this silly quesadilla story, how much I really needed this surgery. Because before, I don't think I could have made good choices. But now I have this tool, which is my tiny stomach that makes me sick if I eat too much. I have this tool that's reteaching me how to eat correctly, the right portions, you know, that you don't need to eat in excess of anything. You need what your body needs, and then you're done. So it was a really good, not a wake-up call, but just kind of one of those things that it's like, oh yeah, I can see how in the past I failed in this. This is why I would lose weight and then I'd gain it, because I'd never had this tool to help me, and it's something that I've really struggled with. So that's kind of my week. I'm 5 weeks in, and I am enjoying every minute of it. I am so thankful I had this surgery, and yeah, I guess that's my update for this week, and I will talk with you guys later. Bye.